Vlogmas. I am so excited because this is going to be the first video of one video every week of a different baking item. I'm so excited because I love Christmas baking and I wanted to share that with Vlogmas. So I actually picked out 4 recipes that I have never tried before. And I'm being very blunt about that. I've never tried these before, but I found them all on Pinterest and I'll leave each recipe below during each video. The first treat is going to be the crispy peanut butter balls. And I am so excited to make these. They look so delicious and the recipe looks so easy. So basically, I'm just gonna get into it. So what you need for this is you need peanut butter, Rice Krispies, you need dark chocolate chips, but it calls for, but we got semi-sweet and dark chocolate. Austin's not a big fan of dark chocolate, so we're gonna do half semi-sweet and then half of the dark chocolate. You need confectioner's sugar. You need unsalted butter at room temperature. Mine is a little bit cold right now, so I'm just leaving it on the windowsill to kind of like warm up. And then you need some kind of sprinkles. On the pictures, it has Christmas sprinkles, but I could not find Christmas sprinkles anywhere. So I picked up these ones. They kind of look like Frozen too. So I feel like they still are in the Christmas spirit. And that is everything you need. So I am just going to get into it. Okay, so the first thing that it says is that in a stand mixer, you need to use, or you need to combine the, So the first thing it says that in a stand mixer, use a fitted paddle attachment. I don't have a paddle attachment, so I'm just gonna use a regular whisk attachment. It just says combine peanut butter and butter, and then you slowly add confectioner sugar, and then the Rice Krispies. So, pull up the sleeves. So the recipe calls for half a cup of butter, and I'm just gonna cut this up into cubes because it kind of helps. And then it says to add in 1.5 cups of no stir creamy peanut butter. So I'm assuming no stir means that it just has to be like already like a creamy peanut butter. So that's what I'm using. And I'm just gonna press this down into the measuring cup just to make sure that my measurements are even. So there is 1 cup going in. Oh my goodness, peanut butter is so messy. So I'm just going to combine these guys together until it's all combined. Okay, so it's all combined. It has gone really light in color and it looks delicious. But I'm just gonna quickly scrape down the sides. So it's like super light and fluffy now. And now I'm just gonna add in the confectioner sugar or powdered sugar, icing sugar, whatever you call it. But it calls for 3 cups of icing sugar, and I'm just going to put this on low and slowly add in the sugar. And I should have my apron on, but I don't. I always forget to put it on. And I'm just gonna turn it up a little more. Okay, and then I'm just going to take a spatula and kind of get it all out of the middle here. And it's basically all combined. I'm just now going to use a spatula to just mix it by hand briefly. Yeah, man. And it said the dough will be sticky, which it is. And then I'm going to add in the Rice Krispies, and it calls for 2 cups of Rice Krispies. This one and 2. And I'm just gonna stir these guys in. Okay, so they're all combined. So now you just have to get a baking sheet or anything and line it with parchment paper. And then I'm gonna take my rings off because this is going to be extra sticky. And then just taking a spoon, you're going to spoon out little 1 inch about balls and just kind of very gently roll them into, as best you can, of a little circle and place them on the sheet. And your hands will be covered in peanut butter, but it's all worth it. Okay, so once your tray is full of the little peanut butter balls, you just want to either put them in the fridge for an hour or the freezer for about 10-15 minutes to let them chill and set into the balls. So while those ones set, I'm going to finish up these. I have a ton of batter. It says that the recipe makes about 40 balls. I don't know if I'll get 40 out of them, but I definitely will get a lot. So I'm going to quickly finish doing these, and then I will be back once they are frozen. Okay, so the balls are all in the fridge and the freezer. So now I'm going to melt the chocolate. So it calls for 2 cups of dark chocolate, but because we're gonna do half and half, I'm just gonna do 1 cup of dark chocolate for now, and then I'll do the other ones later. So it just says to heat up 1 cup of dark chocolate chips in the microwave until they are nice and melted. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, so now that the chocolate is nice and melted, I am going to get my little peanut butter balls out of the freezer. And they don't have to be totally frozen. They just have to be enough that you can kind of grab them and they're not gonna get all over your hands and they're gonna keep their shape. So now it says I'm gonna work quickly. So basically what you're gonna do is take each of your little balls, dip it into the chocolate, use some forks to kind of roll it around and get it covered in the chocolate. And then you'll just tap it on the side of the bowl and get any of that excess chocolate off. And then you're just gonna place it right back onto your parchment. And then instantly, because it's gonna go quick, you're going to decorate with your sprinkles of choosing. So I'm gonna use a couple of these guys. Okay, and then just going to keep going in that sense. Okay, so once your little balls are all coated and decorated, you're just gonna put them back into the freezer for another, like probably 10-20 minutes, just until they set, and then they will be all ready to eat. Okay, they are all ready. I just took them out of the freezer, and here they are. They look so delicious. They seriously they look amazing. I'm so excited to try these babies out. So we have to try them on camera. Okay, I'm gonna take this one here. All right, cheers. Oh my goodness. Those are delicious. They're like, They're super airy, super peanut buttery. The dark chocolate is perfect because it's a little bit like bitter. And the crunch of the Rice Krispies. Yummy, yummy, yummy. I love them. Okay, but that is everything for today's video. If you do try this recipe, make sure that if you put it on your Instagram or anything, tag me, send it to me, whatever. I want to see you guys recreate these and let me know how they taste, because these taste delicious to me. But yes, if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you guys in my next Vlogmas video. Bye!